Okay, yay. It worked. We are live. Okay. 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 Okay, hello. Welcome in. I'm Sia Cypher and I am talking about the moon phase today. Today it's literally the full moon in Libra. It is a pink moon. I hope, yeah, that should be working. Yeah. So I'm just going to get into the notes. I took a whole heap of notes on this full moon about what we can be expecting, what the energy is doing, and what the astrology is also doing at this time. And then at the end, I'm going to do a tarot reading just to get some divination on the energy that's present. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be doing these kinds of videos every new moon and every full moon. Okay, that's the plan anyway. I usually move in flow with what my energy tells me. So sometimes planning ahead for things, sometimes it doesn't always go to plan. But yeah, I've been really feeling a lot of the ascension energies present at the moment with all the solar flares and things like that. So like I have a lot of throat activations, throat chakra activations, bit of discomfort in the neck area and things like that. So yeah, anyway, let's get into this full moon energy. I've been feeling the full moon so much today. Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of things that are truly present with this full moon. Oh, just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to be talking about the notes now. So it's a full moon. So full moons are all about a culmination, a closing point, a climax, a finish. Okay, so there's also been like a buildup of energy for some time, and we notice at the full moon it comes to light. Okay, so we're seeing things that really need to be let go of at this time. Libra is an air sign, so there are communications that are coming in that we have needed to have for some time to bring us into a state of balance. So we're having convos that we've been putting off, okay? They're definitely coming out at this time, okay? Libra is ruled by Venus. Libra and Venus are hugely feminine energy, okay? So this full moon marks the end of the eclipse season. And at the eclipse, it really starts like a period of big change. Okay. So with things in your life that that you feel like you need to figure out at this time, there will be relief around these areas coming in, like clarity is coming in to save the day, right? So internally, we are processing a lot at this time and at this moon. So really like go easy on yourself, give yourself grace at this time. The heaviness from the retrogrades is still present at this time. So we're still in the shadow period of those retrogrades. So you'll definitely still be feeling those. With the eclipse season coming to a close, which did start on the 14th of March, we're being guided to settle into a brand new rhythm of life, right? So as we settle into this new rhythm, we're moving forward fiercely into the directions of our dreams, or at least that's what the astrology is guiding us to do. Okay. We are integrating shifts that were set into motion, and we're getting to know a new version of us, right? A new version of us is coming online. That really did start in March. Okay. A lot of us have been feeling very like sensitive since the eclipses, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I know I have. This is a time to slow down, to rest, to lean into self-care, to take the solo time to meditate and to reflect. Okay, so this is totally an introspective time. You might even be feeling that, like wanting to spend a lot more time by yourself, wanting to tune into yourself a lot more. It's definitely that kind of energy. A lot of us have been feeling, there's actually a lot of major demolition and reconstruction work that's being done at the spiritual level of our being. So the next 6 months will be full of changes, like get ready. Because we're building and integrating from the profound shifts that take place at the eclipse. Okay. So on March 30th, we had the monumental life-changing shift of Neptune moving into Aries. And we are still at the beginning of that shift. It's really just like still taking place, right? And it's powerfully inviting us to dream up a new way of life. Okay. This is such a special moon cycle for purification, a reset, and a moving into a new way or a new direction. Okay. If there are things that need to be cleared to better empower you, expect it to be cleared. Okay. Expect it. It's going to happen. The energy present at the time of this full moon will help us to continue to move away from the past, to detox what no longer serves you, or the you that's becoming, right? The you that's really coming online. We are harmonizing with the intelligence of the heart as well. Okay. It's like head and heart coming into harmony. So Libra is very much about balance of the yin and yang within us, the feminine and the masculine energies. So the yin is the feminine, which empowers us to be inspired, intuitive, creative, wild, full of meaning, full of intention, full of feeling. The yang is the masculine. It empowers us to be organized, structured, logical, not creative, logical, direct, disciplined, and it's our thinking. Okay. So we need both of these energies to feel in harmony, to feel fulfilled, peaceful, and balanced. Okay. So we're really in an era at this time of facing the dysfunction of the beliefs and the systems of the world and breaking them down so that we can create a new world that better supports unity and harmony. So at this full moon, toxic brute force, fear-based power over others, and intimidation will be exposed. So get ready. I would highly recommend, I did a cord cutting ritual today, a cord cutting meditation. I would highly, highly recommend it, okay? Because it will align up with this full moon so perfectly. It will help you feel lighter. It will help you call more of your power back from any source, any old cords that have really gone unnoticed for some time. So yeah, I highly recommend. Okay, so with the astrology, there's certain astrological placements that are really playing into the energy that's present. So first off, we'll start with Mars in Cancer. Mars has been uncomfortably in Cancer for 3.5 months. Okay, Mars doesn't like to be in water signs because it's fire. So it's feeling exhausted, which Mars is the planet of our action, our doing, our movement forward. So action-wise, physically, we're exhausted. Okay, we're exhausted with taking action. Even if you're feeling tired at this time, you are feeling clear on what's needed and you will feel ready to do it. Okay, Mars moves out of Cancer on the 18th into Leo. Mars is our action, like I said. He's been learning to surrender and to let go, which has led to an up-leveling. Okay. It's like in our physical realities, in our way of moving, we've had to surrender in some way. So this has led to an up-leveling with how our intuition and our emotions are embraced and handled and actioned upon. Okay. So there's been an integration there. There's a letting go that's happening with fiery passion. Clarity is arriving with intuitive action, okay, around what is for you and what's not for you. Like there'll be a clear kind of way of seeing, or sort of like an obvious kind of awareness of like, yes, this is for me, this is not for me, and I'm doing something about it, right? So expect to become very clear on what we've outgrown, okay? Especially within relationships. Let me just say that. Okay, the next astrological movement is Sun conjunct Chiron. Okay, the sun is our personality, our ego, what we're most conscious of, and Chiron is the wounded healer. So there are wounds that are being lit up right now. Okay, if we've done a lot of the healing work already, then we are actually gifted with confidence and wisdom and in perfect alignment. If we haven't been doing the healing work, we could be taking things way too personally. We could be really triggered at this time. We could be feeling very sensitive by the presence of past wounds and what we've been avoiding. Okay. So the Venus conjuncts Saturn. This is a big, important aspect that's really playing into the moon phase at this time. So let me get into it. Venus stations direct today as well. With Venus moving direct, all planets are now moving direct, which represents a really beautiful forward moving energy that does bring us clarity. It's like everything's like, you'll feel kind of like, if you're sensitive to energies, you'll feel like a kind of like a nice flowing forward, right? While Venus was retrograde, it's as if our feminine energy goes within us to contemplate, to recalibrate, and now it's resurfacing, more empowered, more beautiful, more vibrant, and with gifts of the underworld journey that she's just taken. Okay. One of her gifts will be awareness around karmic clearing in our relationships, friendships, family dynamics. Okay, massive, massive, right? It forms a karmic release point. Okay, you will remember this. There are relationships that are currently present that are not going to be there for the long haul. Okay, they will not continue forward. And I know that kind of can sound a little scary, a little nerve-wracking, but this is all for your good. With this moon phase, we are standing strong in our truth. We're speaking authentically in our relationships, and there is empowerment with being seen in these dynamics. Saturn and Venus meet. So basically, when Saturn and when they conjunct, Saturn and Venus kind of converse. They have a conversation, right? Saturn is the planet of restriction, limitation, minimizing, constriction, cutbacks, downsizing. So in your life, you might be selling things, you might be clearing things out, you might be wanting to get rid of things, lightening your load. This can even be a constriction in our money as well. Okay. Saturn allows us to clearly see what has got too painful or too uncomfortable to maintain, and it leads us to make a shift. Okay. So Venus is the planet of connections, relationships, friendships, money, assets. Okay. So these things could be going through a bit of a restriction, right? So this is not a time for excess. We have to lean into trust that letting things go is actually helping us find what is better in alignment for us and to what's more true to us. This could trigger insecurities like fears of being alone, fear around being independent, fear of being single, or fears of change. Okay. We're being shown how we handle this kind of restriction. Okay. So how you handle it, it's showing you what you may be too attached to or where attachments, negative attachments are. Okay. This is a temporary perception of limitation. I want to repeat that. This is a temporary perception of limitation, which is leading us to simplify our life to bring us further into balance. We no longer can self-sacrifice to make something work. Okay. This is where we're becoming aware of where we're self-sacrificing, especially in relationships. We will also be shown through what arises, like what triggers any lower vibrational feminine toxic traits, especially around manipulation and victimhood. Okay. Because we talk a lot about toxic masculinity. We don't sometimes talk about toxic femininity. It's massive. Okay. Venus stations direct in Pisces, which does symbolize a very mystical, ethereal energy. This is crown chakra awakenings with Venus in Pisces, which does help us to receive potent infusions of beauty, creativity, poetry, music, and art that is laced with wisdom from the depths of the spirit realm. Okay. I noticed today I was actually singing a lot, like channeling a lot of mantras, songs, that kind of thing from my soul, right? And the last astrological placement I want to talk about is Uranus sextiling Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Venus, and the North Node. Okay, so Uranus asks us for the new. It can push us into the new unexpectedly. It's the planet of revolution. It's a revolutionary push forward from the past into the new. So Uranus brings the energy of awakening, radical energy, right? It's like a radical, out of the blue kind of, all right, this is what we're doing. All the sextile energy is filled with grace, but it can feel uncomfortable with them all in a sextile. So this radical awakening energy is hitting the mind, which is Mercury, the heart, which is Venus, our foundations, which is Saturn, our action, which is Mars, and the North Node, which is our future destiny, the direction that we're moving in, right? So Mars is the warrior planet, like I've said, the planet of action, moving forward and doing. It's taking fiery, passionate action to move us closer to the new us by communicating clearly. That's where the Libra comes into it. It's like communicating clearly, communicating finally, communicating based on what we feel intuitively from the heart, right? So there is a lot of newness, new earth, new human. The new version of you is being blasted at the inner personal aspects of the self. Okay, it's like very deep realizations, deep revelations, deep awareness. Okay, so we're letting go of old patterns in the mind, in the heart, and the foundations, so that we can make space for our future destiny to come in. Okay, it's coming in now. It's happening now. So guys, I was just talking about the new moon in Libra for anyone that's tuning in now. And I am going to do a tarot reading basically on the energies, on these energies. Hang on. I'm going to keep my notes up actually, just through the reading in case I need to refer back to them. What do I want to use? I think I want to use these today. So let's see what the tarot is saying on these energies present with the full moon. Okay. And I'm going to get some of these as well. Let's start with our moonology. It seems relevant. Oh, look, we've got new moon in Pisces coming out here with meditate and contemplate. Is that Pisces energy? We've got, prosperity lies ahead. I really feel like, right, with these karmic revelations that are taking place, it's like the energy that we're pulling back from these cords that have not been serving us, that have not been doing us well, if you will. That energy is coming straight back to us. And it's going to come back to us in ways of money, in ways of strong foundations, in ways of grounding as well. Grounding through this moon will be really important. Look at the bottom of the deck. We've got expect powerful change with the new moon eclipse. Eclipse energy is present because it is ending. Oh, look, full moon in Libra, literally under it. Yay! I'm going to take it. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, so this is like balance is coming in. Things are leaving. Okay, but it's serving us. It's doing us so well. Okay, it's a big change. Surrender to the divine. I'm going to get some tarot now on this meditate and contemplate. Pisces is also a very creative sign, and I feel like creativity would be very heavily received well at this full moon, okay? At least to help balance the energies. Look, we've got Magician. This is like a brand new phase, a brand new start, a brand new journey. This is having a clear intention, having a clear intention and taking action from the heart here with the Knight of Cups. And look under that. Oh my God. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Okay. The action, that is the dreams. Okay. It's like there's a brand new intention coming online at this full moon. Okay. And it's to do with a connection to our desires. This is also creativity as well, you know, the Knight of Cups. Okay. Let's get a little bit more. Thank you, Spirit. Oh yeah, Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands. This energy is actually very similar. Okay. This is like a brand new start, a brand new beginning. They're both talking about a brand new start from a place of up leveling. Okay. Because the Page of Wands has already moved through the 10 of Wands. Okay. So it's like we're at this up-leveled position. We've already finished, completed, and released an old journey, an old path, an old way of being. Okay. And we're moving into something else. This is the new focus. This is the new focus. And it's a clear intention. It's like a clear, there's something that you want to channel in. This is like a new dream, a new wish that you want to channel in, and you're giving it the full focus here. I feel like the meditation and the contemplation, I mean, the pages are literally they are the contemplative sign. They are the contemplative court card, right? There's not actually a whole heap of action that we take at a page, because we're really ready to take on something new. So we're exploring what that is. And this is getting excited about a new path. This is about a new version of us that is wanting to come online, right? And we're giving it the focus. We're exploring it. And there's like empowerment here with like knowing that we can achieve it, okay? So you're definitely taking heartfelt action here. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead, Spirit. What is this further about? I mean, we love to see it. Oh my God. Right on top of it, Ace of Pentacles. This is like, feels like it's handed to you. Something is coming into the physical realm here that is to do with prosperity. This could be like a windfall. This could be an offer, like a job offer, if that's something you're desiring. A contract of some kind, but it is something that's offered in the physical, something tangible in the physical realm that is going to be starting us up on a brand new journey. Okay, literally, these three cards are the biggest cards in the deck for beginnings, for change, for something brand new. Okay, so this is like a really strong aspect to this moon cycle. Okay, change and newness, change and newness. And it was in the astrological notes, right? So this is all making a lot of sense. The Two of Swords also came out here. So we've got 1 and 2, which is like a natural progression forward, a natural progression into newness. Okay. This is going to be moving at a pace that you're comfortable with, even if it's moving quick, even if it's moving slow, it's going to be at a pace that feels good to you. But the Two of Swords here is really telling me you don't see this coming. Okay. Your physical reality isn't communicating right now this new start. You may still be in the old energies of the past, okay? But the clear intention, the clear knowing of newness is present, okay? So the Two of Swords is also saying, yeah, like you can't see this coming. You're having to root into your intuition to find your way forward right now. This is the pause. This is also, yeah, that contemplation as well. You're like doing a lot of introspection, and that introspection is having something to do with this prosperity that lies ahead, right? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The world is okay. The world. Oh, and under it. Oh my God. There's something you're going to be celebrating. Something very tangible that comes in that's to do with money, jobs, health, wealth. Something comes in tangibly that you're very excited about, and it puts an end to an old chapter. an old chapter in finances, an old chapter in a way of being in the physical. It, like, these both depict a portal, okay? So it's like the end of the old portal. You're stepping through the ending here. There's definitely an end in abundance, and I feel like this is coming through because there's been a new understanding that's taken place, a new higher consciousness, a new universal understanding, because it's the end. The world is the end of a chapter. It's like there's a full integration of an old journey, and we're putting it to rest, and we are now consciously more aware. So I feel like abundance, your understanding, your perception, your abundance in your physical life, it's gonna change. It's like a big change. Okay, let's get a bit of info on this expect powerful change card. Literally, like, I love this. The energy is totally look at this. Another ace, yo. Another ace. Ace of Cups. So the powerful change that's coming in at this time, it's a heart expansion. Look at this. Look at this, yo. Oh my God. Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is in the mind. We're literally moving from old patterns, old ways of being, old ways of communicating, old expectations, just the old. We're moving into brand new shores. We're leaving the rocky waters behind. Okay, so this is happening in the mental space of you, and what that is causing is a new fulfilling start, a brand new fulfilling start, something that feels like our cup is going to be overflowing with the new start that's coming online here. I still feel like it's a little hard to see because that Two of Swords just jumped out at me. So it's definitely happening because this is powerful energy. So I feel like there's definitely feelings of fulfillment here. We're feeling the start. We're feeling new fulfilling beginnings. But we're also, with this card here, we're also still feeling a little bit of heavy energy, like mourning as well, because they're kind of sad. They're hunched over. This is the masculine, the feminine, and the wisdom child within us that are all moving to a new shore. And yeah, there's sadness still attached to it. I'm not personally feeling very sad, but there can still be heavy emotions with it because it's not always easy to move away from old ways of being, or even old people that we communicate with, or you know what I mean? So yeah, that's fascinating. I'm going to put that one here. Look, and there's the Justice, which is written Libra. So yeah, this is like absolutely cutting out the patterns of the old. You know, at the Libra card, we literally become aware of patterns in our life. We become so aware to it, and we can see them, right? And we become aware to the cause and effect that our actions are having. So we cut with the sword, we cut off anything that causes the scales to lean too heavily one side. You know what I mean? So yeah, it makes sense why Libra's here. Literally so many scales. So whatever's happening, whatever change is happening right now for you, my love, it's absolutely bringing you to a greater space of balance. Okay. So let's get a bit of info on this full moon in Libra. That's a lot of look. Nine of Cups. I'm going to take that one, but I'm going to like not take these because it was just too many for me. Yeah, look, a win-win forecast is sorry, a win-win outcome is forecast. With this energy, yo, it's like our wish is coming true. However you want it to go, it's coming in. It's winning. You're winning, right? Because in this energy, we realize that our wishes come true when we put our wishes and our dreams into the spirit realm, or our sense of achievement into spiritual attainment rather than material, right? And then the material wealth absolutely comes into us. Our dream life absolutely comes into us, which is the 10 of Cups, because we've put it in Spirit's hands. We've understood that to live a happy, abundant life, it's to do with our spiritual connection. So let's see if I can just get a little bit more info on that win-win here before I move up. Oh my God. Literally, I just was talking about 10 of Cups. Literally. Oh, and we've got the Tower on the bottom of the deck, which is still exciting because the Tower talks about absolutely sudden change, unexpected powerful change. So I really feel like this 10 of Cups, this dream that's coming true, that you're attracting in. I can't believe that just happened. That's coming true for you, that's coming in, that you're attracting in. It's coming in suddenly, quickly, I want to say. It's unexpected. I'm taking this. And it really feels like you're just working on whatever feels good to you. This is getting into a flow state of creation, okay? Following an empowered flow forward, following a unique empowered flow. So this is definitely connecting into an intuitive sense and allowing it to guide you in the physical realm, right? Oh my gosh, I love how this this energy is so good. I love to feel it. So this is definitely energy to get excited about, okay? The Tower is not always all doom and gloom, okay? So what do I want to get next? Let's get some of this energy for some extra info. Look at that. Look, follow your bliss. And it fell over the prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so it really feels like right now, if things are a little unsure of, especially in your physical realm with money, finances, that kind of thing, the direction is to follow your bliss. Follow what feels good. Follow the heart, right? And I really feel like this is, I really feel like this is what we're all doing, right? This is the energetic work. This is the frequency healing, the raising of frequencies in this physical dynamic that we are in right now. We're moving from a headspace in knowing, to rooting into the intuition, moving from the headspace, integrating with the intuition, so that we can actually find the path to our highest bliss, find the path to what feels best to us. And that's how we literally create heaven on earth, right? Wisdom, absolutely. That wisdom there is definitely that energy from Chiron, the sun conjuncting Chiron. Okay, I feel like if you're drawn to this, you have done the work. You have done the healing work, okay? Because look at that intuition. Because instead of being triggered at this time, I mean, even if you are a little bit triggered by what happens at this time, there's wisdom through it. There's definitely wisdom being generated, being channeled is what I want to say. Thank you, Spirit. What have we got? Light in the dark. Oh, it's so beautiful. This feels like similar energy, okay? So I feel like, with this light in the dark, it's like through this dark period that you're facing, maybe through this lack of clarity, through this kind of like whatever maybe you're worrying about, or what maybe even appears is not going your way, you're actually shining bright through it. It's like the feminine energy within is coming online and helping you to shine bright into the physical. I just heard self-care as well. So I feel like maybe I just heard glow up as well. So it feels like there's definitely energy you're pouring into yourself to help you shine brightly at this time. even if it feels a little bit difficult. Like self-care is also just curling up on the couch, right? And just chilling, you know? We've got nature coming through as well in the metaphysical realm. Nature is a sign is actually a symbol for God, okay, or the universe, spirit, whatever you want to say. With this nature, I actually am really drawn to, and because it's over the Ace of Cups, I'm really drawn to the buds, the flower buds. So this feels like coming into a state of blooming, okay, which really does align with the astrological notes I read earlier with blooming into more of that true version of us. It's happening on a very day-to-day scale, a day-to-day basis where more of us unfolds and we're leaning more and more into empowerment and truly resonating, truly radiating that inner beauty. Okay. And yeah, introspection at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely the time we're highly introspective at this time because a lot of the work that's going on is within us. Okay. It's leading to external action, but it's all happening within, right? Awaken. There's that Uranus energy. Definitely awakening to our true power, our true bliss, what we're really wanting, what's really working and what's not, right? And I feel like there's less emotional attachment. There's less emotional attachment to what's not working because it's like we're prioritizing ourselves, our own balance. Because it's like we're getting to a point where it's like if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, yo. You know what I mean? Let's get some more energy. Let's see, what do we got here? Poking the bear. Okay. This really feels like poking the bear energy really feels like that could be starting the conversations that need to be had. Okay. I know personally, I had a conversation with a family member, or at least, I did the talking, but their message came first and it kind of just like poked me in a way. And I was just like, it made me look at the dynamic and it made me think, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with faking it. This doesn't fit anymore. Ooh, we've got Leo and Capricorn coming out here, right? Leo is the sun, right? And the sun was conjuncting Chiron. But the Leo is also fifth house, right? So it's all about fun. It's that solar plexus, and I've actually been feeling a lot of a solar plexus activation recently. Okay, so I don't know why I'm going there, but I feel like that's really it's our soul coming online, right? It's our soul being expressed fully. Capricorn as well. That's Saturn as well. Saturn is the ruler for Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. So yeah, disciplined is jumping out at me. Ambitious, practical, stubborn. Okay. I mean, but yeah, okay. So those signs might resonate. There's Saturn right there. Yes, Saturn, we feel you. Second house is literal Taurus, which was already coming out as well. So, but yeah, Taurus is also talking about, second house is talking about finances, money, possessions. So this is definitely, I feel like there's a more discipline coming into spending habits, pursuits, self-worth as well. Yes, there's a new phase in self-worth, right? That's definitely taking place. Short, intense journey. I feel like this full moon is definitely a short, intense journey. But this could be like travel that you're taking. It could be a spiritual journey that you're taking. Third house is communication, right? Networking. The audacity. The audacity. Yeah, someone's pissed off. The audacity. It feels like, yeah, there might be some disagreements with the communication that takes place, but that's okay. You just have to say your piece anyway, right? You've got to be truthful and honest to you and what you need to say, and that's the step up. That's what's really taking place here. 10th house is like public recognition and status. Also Capricorn. See, it's like the energy is definitely repeating here. Oh my gosh, we got Pallas Athena, which is astrologically, it is an asteroid. It's named after the Greek goddess of wisdom and war. Literally, the war for me is really talking about like kind of the opposing nature that could be taking place at this full moon in Libra, right? But yeah, daughter of Zeus. It also talks about mental clarity, periods of destruction and renewal. That's literally what's happening, yo. I want to get more energy. Oh, I just saw energy vampires. Yikes. But I feel like that's part of the karmic revelation that we've been going through right now is cutting out the at least the cords. That's why, doing a cord cutting, highly beneficial at this time. Any kind of release, even like a burning ritual would be super good at this time. I'm actually also going to get some self-care cards. Whoa. You're being watched. Okay. Who's watching us? Oh, being watched by fake and false people. Yeah. I feel like this is just talking about the fake and false people that are still kind of in your energy, whether they're physically in your energy or just energetically, right? Look, we're rewriting the story. We're rewriting the story with the actions and the communication that we're taking right now, okay? In between two timelines. It's a timeline shift. Yes, it is. I've been feeling this energy, right? Between two worlds, which is kind of like a bit of a limbo state, okay? It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. But, it's uncomfortable, but it's how we rewrite the story. Usually by rewriting the story, we're saying new things. For me, the way I've rewritten my story is, there's a lot of steps to it, but mainly the core of it has been through affirmations. Initially, affirmations that I actually got from this book, The Law of Attraction by Esther Hicks. Seriously, such a good book. This is like my Bible, actually. That really started me off on a new sense of affirmational work for my own life. But then I actually went from that into channeling it from my own soul, which is when I really saw more of the shifts take place. Look, this is saying take a break, and it landed with this energy here. So I feel like the change that's coming in is going to be very relaxing. It's going to allow you to actually rest, relax, be in peace, right? But also, yeah, take a break through this full moon because there's a lot happening internally. There's a lot happening astrologically. There's a lot of change that's coming. And I feel like we might need our energy for it, okay? For what's coming. Your horizons are expanding. Yeah, they are. We love to see it. This is exciting. I feel very excited. I feel very uplifted, okay? I'm going to get a little bit more for us here. Look, it's out of your control. It's out, whatever maybe you're even worrying about at this time, put it in God's hands, put it in the universe's hands, and just detach from the outcome and trust that all is well. Because this is the energy that's coming in. This is literally the final card that I pulled, meaning at the end of this or whatever's coming in, it's super fulfilling. It doesn't have to be like a family, it can be, but this is basically the depiction of like everything you could want. I mean, it's a rainbow, right? Which is like a miracle. Yeah, there's a wish coming true of a miracle because, this is really putting it in God's hands, isn't it? Putting it in Spirit's hands. Anyway, whatever's happening, it's out of your control. So sit back, relax, take a day off. You know what I mean? If you can. Be, yeah, look, highly sensitive at this time, which is what I was sort of discussing in the notes earlier. It's a time of sensitivity. Oh, okay, we got Siren's Call. A siren's call is following our own unique call from the soul, and we follow that before we follow anything else, right? So whatever you're doing, whatever direction you're headed in right now, it's absolutely coming from a deeper sense within. I feel like with Siren's Call as well, it's like that's the intuition, right? That's the intuition. Did I take that card? No, it was earlier, but you're listening to that and you're allowing it to guide you. Oh! Entering a world of dreams, right? This is so exciting. Something exciting is coming in. It's coming in unexpectedly. But like, I do feel like this is you, right? Just sitting there, content, happy, blissed out, detached, absolutely detached. Just leaning into generosity where you can, right? Because this energy is also like a Father Christmas kind of energy. Christmas is coming early. I just heard. Okay. But yeah, it's like Santa Claus. It's like full of giving because in our heart we're overflowing. Okay. I'm going to get a few of these. Look, evil eye and protection. Yeah. This definitely feels like there's energy externally that is being sent your way. It's also number one I'm drawn to, which is like, yeah, new beginnings. This is a new beginning in protection for you because you've done the inner work. You've done the inner work. You're setting new standards for yourself by the choices you take right now and by the people you cut out, by the people you step back from, by the people that you speak up to. You're starting a brand new phase in protection because it's like you're determining a new sense of wealth. Wealth? I was going to say worth. Determining a new sense of worth for yourself. And it's going to invite in a lot of newness, right? Look, this is the patience card. The patience card, right? So yeah, be patient through what's going on right now. Be patient with yourself mainly because there may be a lot of emotions coming up. Okay. A lot of things you kind of need to just give yourself grace through, you know, take a bath. But yeah, peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. That's where we're getting to. Okay. Be patient through whatever you're working through right now. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. And the star, I've really been drawn to star energy lately. But divine guidance, you're guided, right? 33. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. 12 condenses down to 3, 3, 33. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Wow. That number might be jumping out at you. I know it's definitely been jumping out at me. But this divine guidance, this star energy really feels like there is support guiding you. There is signs, synchronicities that are communicating to you through sources that are unexpected, unknown, unpredictable, right? Galactic even, extraterrestrial even, right? So I definitely feel like you're a star seed. It just wants to come through. What else? Oh yeah, and the other one was personal power, like the star. This is sovereignty. This is like the karmic revolutions that we're moving through right now, even the revelations that we're moving through right now is all about honoring that inner sovereignty within, that inner royal energy, because we all have it. We are all royal beings because our soul energy is that of God. It's an expression of, it's a divine expression of, not saying we're all God, but we all are expressions of the universe. Okay. So it's like that knowing that knowing is like coming online more. And I feel like these synchronicities and signs are communicated to you of that sovereignty. And honestly, if we all lived in that knowing and lived in that space, it would be a very different world, a very different world of unconditional love and unconditional abundance. Now, I'm going to get some self-care for us to do before I close this out. This has been so much fun. I'm definitely going to be doing these kind of readings every new moon and full moon if you're enjoying it. Oh, because yeah, it's so good to get some clarity on the energies that are present at this time. Look, there's that meditate. There's that meditate coming through again, which was this energy here. So I feel like, yeah, meditation is always good to do. Music as well is coming through. But meditation is like so good to do at a moon phase because that's actually allows space for clarity to be downloaded, psychic awareness to come online, but also just to connect, just to connect even with yourself on a deeper level. But we also got plan a vacation. So there's that travel being suggested, or at least like coming in here. So I feel like you will be traveling soon, even if you can't see it. I was just drawn to that prosperity card. So I mean, a vacation is really about rest, even if you can't get away far. Well, short intense trip came out actually. So maybe you will be taking some travel. At least plan it, and then you never know what planning the itinerary would do, right? Might attract it in. The means to do it. Could be a powerful manifestation technique. Okay, let's have a look at these then. Oh, we've got chanting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, I was literally chanting. I had 2 chants come in through today. They were so fun. I usually get them when I shower and stuff like that, when I'm in the bathroom. But yeah, chanting, music, right? And make a vision board. Make a vision board. I made a vision board a little while ago myself, but it's really good to have it to just like look at regularly, right? Because that way it helps us to, I don't know, it also brings excitement. A visual representation of it helps us re-still that excitement and that focus on a visual level. It actually starts like an inner vision to flow. Building strength, okay? Maybe getting into the gym, working out. I've been thinking about that. I've just been thinking about it because honestly, the energies that have been present lately, like not yesterday, the day before, there has been solar flares. There were solar flares that day. Oh my goodness. I woke up exhausted. So I don't know, with all these energy shifts, I have not felt like working out personally, but I've been thinking about it, right? Because I do have a gym membership. But I've been doing a lot of stretching. And honestly, stretching is a great way to start to get into working out, right? Let's see if anything else wants to come through. Massage is coming through, self-massage. Yeah, this is like, I feel like there is a bit of tension in the body, especially with all these solar flares, with these ascension symptoms. So taking time to like massage those. Oh, and we've got rest. Yes, we love to see it. Definitely be restful at this time, my love. Okay, it's going to help everything come online a lot quicker, a lot smoother. See if you can cut out some rest in your daily routine. We got another 33 here, yo. Literally. And it's over this card too. 33. Manifest those dreams into reality. I'm going to leave it there, I feel. This was good. I really hope you guys enjoyed tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. This is like the first live that I'm doing for a moon phase, but it certainly will not be the last. So I hope this has helped you. Leave any comments below if you feel like it. You don't have to. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you in a future reading or a future live. Sending you so much love. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Wow, we're here for almost for an hour, yo. Woo!